Ethics Research Project by MHill. The moral code I chose to research and write about is extracted from the Bible. The Bible, particularly the book of Proverbs, has many things to say about the importance of being reliable and dependable. Lacking either of these characteristics can hinder one's pursuit of education and employment. According to Trustee and Brown, quote, counselors with an ethical disposition possess a personal ethic of caring, end quote. Their statement relates to the issue of reliability and dependability because in order for a school counselor to truly exhibit these traits, he or she must demonstrate compassion towards students, parents, administrators, faculty, and other stakeholders. Without the counselors possessing the vital component of caring, others could not consistently rely or depend on counselors. If a counselor does not care about his or her client's duties and responsibilities, then he or she may struggle to establish and maintain his or her level of reliability and dependability. In addition to these concerns, many employers seek potential employees who regularly demonstrate reliability and dependability. Furthermore, adopting such attributes can significantly enhance one's profession as well as his or her personal relationships. Proverbs 25:13 says, quote, reliable friends who do what they say are like cool drinks in sweltering heat, refreshing, end quote. The Bible teaches its readers to be moral people of integrity and upstanding character, which naturally includes being reliable and dependable. Those whom others can rely upon bring an invigorating sense of relief to the ones around them. If someone can be counted on to uphold his or her commitment, then others know they do not need to worry about the task, duty, or responsibility being fulfilled in a timely manner. In my own experience, friends and family members who I can confidently rely or depend on bring me much more security than those whom I cannot. For example, I know that I can always rely on my fiance because every time I have depended on him for something, he has followed through without fail. Due to his dependability and reliability, I also know that I can trust him, which is another necessary factor in healthy personal and professional relationships. If someone is reliable and dependable, then he or she can also be trusted because trustworthiness naturally accompanies these qualities. The Bible also teaches that, quote, a gossip betrays confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret, end quote. Proverbs 11:13. Not only does a trustworthy person maintain confidentiality, but he or she can be depended on or relied upon to follow through with his or her commitment. Sometimes in the counseling profession, that commitment is to remain confidential. At other times, it consists of meeting a deadline, being punctual, and fulfilling responsibilities. Quote, if you are faithful in little things, you will be faithful in large ones. But if you are dishonest in little things, you won't be honest with greater responsibilities, end quote. Luke 16:10. Along with teaching reliability, dependability, and trustworthiness, the Bible also frequently addresses faithfulness and honesty. Someone who is reliable, dependable, and trustworthy is faithful and honest by default. Each one complements the other, and they all go hand in hand. An individual who does not follow through with certain commitments, such as responding to emails in a timely manner, will be much more likely to break other commitments, such as completing tasks on time, providing adequate and appropriate counsel, preparing for responsibilities, and promptly arriving to work, meetings, professional development workshops, and other related events. Adhering to the Bible's teachings about reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, faithfulness, and honesty allows for productive, rewarding relationships and careers. Bible verses like the ones referenced in the previous section demonstrate the Bible's emphasis on being an individual who is regularly reliable, dependable, trustworthy, faithful, and honest. Without these attributes, tasks would go unfinished, responsibilities would remain unmet, and deadlines would be treated as optional rather than necessary. The absence of such characteristics can result from a lack of proper supervision. This can contribute to the deterioration of a counselor's dependability and reliability. Although he or she may be honest and trustworthy, Faithfully adhering to responsibilities can become difficult if he or she is experiencing insufficient resources, including professional support from his or her supervisor. I plan to use the Bible's insight in regards to the importance of exhibiting dependable and reliable features as both a professional and personal tool. My goal is to establish and maintain a professional reputation of being someone who can be counted on to follow through with commitments. Likewise, I also want to consistently demonstrate these traits in my personal relationships. It feels satisfying when I know my trust and confidence in someone else's faithfulness is accurate, and I want to extend that same satisfaction to those within my sphere of influence. I will do this by arriving to appointments on time, completing tasks in a timely manner, preparing sufficiently for my responsibilities, and asking for added support if necessary. This will help to ensure that I am doing everything I can to show compassion for those around me.